Time when I was working at Verizon, right? This was back in the day. I believe I was 23 years old, 24 years old, and client was complaining about their bill, right? They were so upset, and they were telling me about their bill, and I was like, wait a minute, let me just listen. At the time, I was brand new with the company, but I understood these 7 steps. Hello, everyone. Alvin Darian here. I spent over 2 decades in the financial industry helping people just like you. As the author of books like Don't Let Adversity Steal Your Legacy and the 8 Financial Breakthroughs, and as the CEO and co-founder of Financial Pro Network, I am proud to present to you the Leadership and Money Podcast. Today, we're going to have a leadership conversation. I want to talk to you about how to handle upset people. Now, who are the people? Could be a client, could be a team member, could be a family member. Why is the person upset? And you got to understand, in leadership, you got to handle conflict. In leadership, you got to be the one that handles the person that is emotionally upset at the moment. So I'm going to give you 7 steps to handle upset people. Now, make sure you pay close attention, because this is going to really help you in your business, help you in your family, and most importantly, help you in your life. So when somebody comes into your office or come into your space or call you on the telephone and they're upset, what do you do? Like, how do you even handle that? Well, step number 1, you remain silent. You remain silent and you listen. See, you got to understand, you got to become a better listener when somebody's upset. Do you listen to respond, or do you listen to understand? So that's step 1, remain silent and listen. By you listening to them, it can help calm them down. Step 2, remain silent. Remain silent and listen even harder. Step number 3, you probably figured it out, right? Remain silent. Do not respond, just listen, right? You do not want to build the intensity of the upset person, okay? So steps 1, 2, and 3, you're just going to remain silent. Now, number 4 is the turning point. You want to thank them for their feedback. You want to thank them for this conversation, because this is how we improve. They're going to be like, wait a minute. What do you mean thank you? Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for voicing your thoughts and feelings with me, because this is how we improve. So let me repeat back to you. This is step 5, everyone. You repeat it back so that you can fully understand them. So you repeat back to them so that you fully understand the concern. See, you can't solve most problems, but you can solve concerns. So we repeat it back to them. That's step number 5, that you fully understand it. Step number 6, you commit to action and follow up. We will address this. I understand this is how you feel. Understand with them. Get on their side of the table versus you versus them. So you commit to action in the follow-up time. And you personally call that person, if that's the setup of your business or your church or the setup of your environment or your community. And 7, fulfill the commitment. You got to take action. You got to take action. Now, we went over the 6-step apology before. You can use that in this situation as well. But let me tell you this. One time when I was working at Verizon, right? This was back in the day. I believe I was 23 years old, 24 years old. And client was complaining about their bill, right? They were so upset. And they were telling me about their bill. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me just listen. At the time, I was brand new with the company. But I understood these 7 steps. So I remained silent. I let them vent. I remained silent. I pulled them to the side so it would not create a disturbance at the time. Then you remain silent again. And then I remained silent again. And I kept listening to the person. And I said, thank you for your feedback. And when I said that, it kind of let the momentum of their anger go down. And I let them know, this is how we're going to fix this. This is how we're going to move forward. This is how we get better. So I'm here to tell you, everyone, in life, in business, you're going to have someone who disagree or become upset. You got to learn how to handle that as a leader. The worst thing you can do is not respond. The worst thing you can do is not listen. Leaders are listeners. And everyone, make sure you have a small little index card in your office or in your desk, and you can refer to it from time to time. That's just one little bonus right there for you. Thank you for listening today. Have a productive day and not a busy day. To all the world champions and first generation millionaires, I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded with excuses. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Take care and God bless everyone.